Hey YouTube, it's jurracmaster, and as you can see, I've got my old Judgment Dragon mat out. So, you might have guessed. If you haven't, well, here it is. I'm going to be bringing you a Lightsworn deck update. I know I only posted the first one yesterday, so excuse me if this was too fast, but I did have some changes in mind, and I implemented them, so I thought I'd bring this to you guys. Mainly, just a few little changes. I'll go over what I took out and everything. I won't be going over strategy in this video, really, because that was covered in the other one. If you missed it, and you don't want to watch the video, just leave a comment or message me. I'll get back to you on what you missed, mainly. But if not, just check out the other video. It's a lot easier. So, the changes I made were, I think, one card in each the main deck and the extra deck. And I'm bringing you guys a side deck, though incomplete, so I'll get to that when I get there. So I'm going to just get to the deck right now. If you have any questions on it or anything, just leave a comment or message me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can on that. So the deck is 3 JD, 1 Aaron, 2 Lila, 1 Lumina, 2 Jane, 1 Gareth, 2 Wolf, 2 Celestia, 2 Arcus, 1 Raikou, 1 Honest, now the Dark support, 2 Necro, 1 Plague, 1 Gores, and 1 Blackluster. So, that's the monsters. There are 23 of them. It's kind of high, but it's Lightsworn, and back when I used to play them, at least, they did run a high monster count. So, I don't know. It's a little higher than I'd want it to be, but it works well enough, because I need recharge targets, I mill a lot of them, and I need to have enough for JDs, obviously, with it at 3. So, that's why the monster count's so high. Figured I'd mention that. The spells, I now have charge of the Light Brigade, 3 Solar Recharge, Foolish, Reincarnation, Reborn, Heavy, and Dark Hole. 9 spells, I believe. Should also be 9 traps, for a total of 41 cards in the deck. So, I'll get on to the traps. 1 Solemn, 2 Blackhorn Heaven, 2 Compulse. I took out Book for 1 Compulse. So, Compulse is just a little more helpful than Book in this deck. I don't really have too much I need to book, seeing as I can make high-level monsters or combo with plays or destroy things however much I really want to. So it's not a big deal. And I have Mirror Force, Torrential, and 2 Beckonings. As I mentioned in the last video, I was thinking of bumping it up to 3, but for now 2 seems to be fair enough with 1 Reincarnation and everything. I would be running 3 Beckonings if it weren't for the fact that you had to have enough light targets in the grave to start with, to add them all back. Can't just ditch your hand and have 1 monster in the grave. It doesn't work that way unless you have 1 card in hand and the monster's a light. So I'm going to go over the extra deck here. I've got the Exceeds first, so here they are. 1 Roach, 1 Utopia, 1 Leviathan Dragon, and 2 Leviers. If you want to know why I'm running 2 Leviers, it's in the other video. It just has an amazing play in this deck. It just works so well. It works well in a lot of other decks as well. And in this deck I can make it way too often, surprisingly. I mean, I have, the 2 Necros, I've got the 2 Arcus, that's the reason there are 2, and I've got a Lumina. I think that's it for level 3s. I mean, if I have to, I can always Reborn if I need to make Levier. So there are a lot of different possibilities here. And Leviathan Dragon's in there in case I can make a rank 3 and need more attack power. And the deck only has one tuner, so without Leviair it's not recycling that tuner, seeing as it gets removed from play by its own effect. So Leviair actually makes more synchroing ability as well, because you can recycle your Necros and your Plagues. It's basically the reason it's so good in this deck. So now on to the synchros. I've got one Trishula, one Stardust Dragon now as opposed to 2, one Scrap Dragon, one Colossal Fighter, one Black Rose, one Ancient Fairy, one Bryonic, one Gaianite, one Cataster, and one Librarian. So, it's standard stuff. The change was one less Stardust and added in Colossal, because when that whole Colossal ruling came out, I was told it couldn't use its effect on itself, but apparently it can. It was the whole Armory Arm loop thing didn't work that way. You needed to use 2 Colossal Fighters, but no one really explained that to me. I'd never faced the Armory Arm loop. So they just said, the Colossal loop doesn't work anymore. You can't bring it back with itself. And I took that as meaning you can't actually resummon it when it goes to the grave. So I haven't been using my Colossal Fighter at all. And now I've learned that you can actually still do that, which was rather unfortunate in the way I learned it, but my opponent let me take back my move, because I thought I could just run it over, and they had no real warriors to target. So, wasn't exactly the most fun way to learn that piece of news, but it was good news for me. I've missed being able to stall with Colossal Fighter when I need to. So, I'm going to go on to the side deck. It's a little bit bad so far. I really don't know what to side in this deck. I'm just trying to side against people's side decks, so it's kind of complicated to do that. So I'm going to go over what I have, and when I get to the end I'll tell you what I need help with, because I'm going to need help from you guys out there. So first up, 2 Consecrated Light, just a good card. The reason it's in there is because of Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, which I'm also side decking for Agents and other Lightsworns, because Agents are really big this format, and Lightsworn are too, so, you know, I mean, Kaiku isn't quite as good against Agents, but it still makes it harder for them to get Christia. You remove the Agents from their grave, all that kind of stuff. This side deck, I'm gonna admit, this side deck really is just ideas, so it will change a lot. In future updates, I expect this to be the most updated part of the deck. So, Consecrateds, stop Kaiku, stop Darks, all that kind of stuff. Now, I am, in this current side, putting in 3 Kaiku. They stop Chaos Monsters from being summoned, so no Black Lusters. Necrogardna can't be used against it. It's just a pretty good card. I like to have it in there, just because, mainly the mirror match. I can use it for dark targets for my Chaos, you know, the Black Luster. And, I can use it to remove their monsters, which can really hurt them if you play it right. So, not the best thing for them to see. Mainly that's why I have this in there for now. I also have in 3 DD Crows, some more dark targets for Black Luster, and, you know, it's just good against a lot of decks right now. So I just put it in there because I didn't know what to put in. And finally, the 2 Noblemen of Crossout that you see all the time in my Jurrac deck. So I don't know, it's not bad, the side so far. But that's all I have for the side. So what I need help with is I have 5 empty spaces, and I don't know what to use. So it would be really helpful if you guys could message me on what Lightsworn should side, what's good against things that get sided against Lightsworn, and what Lightsworn's bad matchups are going to be this format, because I'm out of practice with Lightsworn, I'm not going to lie. Probably haven't played him in over a year, maybe. Really, since a little bit after that format where they got destroyed. I might have played them for a month after that, and then stopped playing them in favor of other decks that I just kind of thought were fun to play. And then recently I've been playing Jurracs pretty much every week. So I'm way out of practice with this deck, I'm not gonna lie. And especially because there's a new format, and I don't know what its bad matchups will be. So if you guys could just tell me what the bad matchups will be, what's good to side, it would be very helpful from anyone that knows Lightsworn. I'm going to experiment with it myself, do a little bit of research myself, but since I do have almost 80 subscribers now, I was hoping at least one or two of you would be able to help me out here. It's just kind of a benefit of having people watch your videos. You can get a little help from them. I mean, I'll help you guys with anything you need help with, but as long as I'm here, I might as well ask for help from you guys, because you guys have given me some good advice in the past, and you've been really helpful to me, so I thought I'd ask you guys for more help. Sorry if that's a little selfish of me or anything, but I do need the help here, because I'm going to run this for a little while, because I do like my Lightsworn. I missed playing them, and I never had the chance to play 3 JDs. By the time I was able to actually get enough trades or money to actually get another JD, the ban list was about a week away, and I didn't want to risk it, and it turned out well because that got semi'd. So I only had that one locals yesterday to actually experiment with it, and it was pretty fun. Blackluster Soldier is just an ace in the hole. It doesn't even... It's just a 4th big boss monster, if you want to call it that. Gores is also very nice to have. So, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you can help me out. If it doesn't hurt you too much, just, like, rate my video. I'm trying to get one of my videos up to 10 likes, and I'm happy because one of my videos now has 6 likes, which is my record. Everything else is stalled at 4. I just kind of like seeing the likes. It's not like I'm commanding you to do it or anything. Don't get me wrong. If it's an inconvenience to scroll down a little bit and press like, then by all means don't do it. I don't want to inconvenience you. But if it doesn't matter to you and you wouldn't mind, I'd like it. I'd like to see at least 10 likes on one of my videos. So it doesn't even have to be this one. But, you know, I like to see likes on all my videos. That's just me going off on what makes me happy. What makes me like to do YouTube. So, yeah, thanks for this. If you haven't already subbed, and you think that some of my stuff's interesting, go ahead and sub. I like seeing my subscribers go up. It's been a little slow recently, probably because I haven't been putting out many videos. And for any of you who have not actually seen any of my Jurrac videos, don't think that I don't put up many Jurrac videos. I do. I've got tons of Jurrac videos on my channel. It's just recently I've been waiting for some stuff in the mail, and I have got to wait for that before I can even make another, the next Jurrac deck. Other than that, I've already got my most recent update on my channel, so I can't really do much with it, except duel videos, which, I mean, if you guys want to see some more duel videos with my Jurracs, go ahead and tell me. I'll get those up for you, if you really want to see, like, tons and tons of duel videos, whether it be actual duel videos or Dueling Network videos. So I guess I've gone on long enough here. I tend to do that at the end of my videos, so yeah, if you're still with me now, thanks for watching the entire video, and I hope you enjoyed it.